Hello and welcome to this free video training called How to Build a Thriving Relationship that Fuels Your Life and Business. My name is Dane Robertson. We also have my beautiful wife here.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Libby.
And over the next 10 minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly how you can create a thriving relationship that fuels your life, your business, and your other relationships in your life. But first of all, a huge welcome. I'm super grateful that you are here. Super appreciative that you decided to take the next 10 minutes out of your life to watch us, to be guided, and to hopefully learn a few things as well. But a little bit about who we are and why we're doing this. Now, I myself don't come from the ideal situation in life. I come from a toxic relationship that was fueled by alcohol, domestic violence, and infidelity on both parts. And throughout all of that, as a child growing up and watching that, I realized just the impact that that had not on me as a child, but on the relationship itself, the marriage, and the relationships that they had and they fostered throughout their lives as well. Now, my father, he was a business owner, he was a taxi driver, and my mother was a stay-at-home wife. Not my wife was, my mother was a stay-at-home wife. And what I realized was that the the relationship itself created an environment that was not conducive to the growth of their dreams, their visions. It lacked true communication and true connection, and it absolutely impacted, for the negative sense, everything else in their lives. They were unable to get ahead in life, and ultimately we lost it all. Our family lost it all. A similar story for Libby as well. She comes from a relationship between two people where it was just that constant sense of dread. It was wrought with traumatic incidents, and the father was an entrepreneur as well. He was a business owner, but because of the toxicity that existed within the relationship, they were unable to grow their dreams and to build their dreams as well, which is why we are standing here. I'm standing here. My wife is to the side of us. We're both doing this together. But the reason that we do this is because we've seen time and time again the impact that a relationship, a marriage can have on a business, but not just a business, the life, the dreams, the goals that you have as an individual. And Warren Buffett said the very famous quote once. He said, the most important decision that you'll make in your life is not a career and it's not money oriented, it's who you choose. It's the person you end up doing life with. So that's why we're here. We are here because we want to help you. No matter where you are in your life and your business and your relationship, we want to help you take things to the next level because we know, we understand the power of relationship and how what it can do and how it can really benefit and grow no matter what it is that you're here to do in life. Now, ultimately, we are talking about business and relationships, but I'll get to this point in a little bit just about how it can help no matter where you're at, no matter what stage you're at in your life as well. So, what I'm going to introduce to you, what I'm going to speak about is a framework. It's a framework that we've created together, which can help you no matter where you are in life with the relationships that you have, with the romantic relationship that you have, and what it does for your future, how it can enhance and embolden your future. It's a framework that we've carefully curated and cultivated over the last 10 years. It's something that we know to be true. We know this works not just for us, but for the dozens, the hundreds, the thousands of people that we've impacted all around the world. And I'm going to introduce this framework to you, and I want you to look at it with a brand new lens. You may never have seen this before. In fact, I guarantee you've never seen this before. But I want you to look at this with curiosity, understanding, and a vision of how you can adopt this into your life. The framework I'm going to teach you is called the House of Relationship Success. And we'll get to it now. Now, this is a beautiful house. This is a beautiful house, not drawn by me because I am hopeless at drawing. If I was going to draw a house, it would look nothing like that. I was great at drawing pirate ships when I was a kid, but houses, I just couldn't quite do it. So my beautiful wife, Libby, created this house. She drew this beautifully curated house. But within any house, within any relationship, there exists three different parts of the house. The first part, the foundations, this part here. which is all around communication. Now, the foundations really set the tone for your relationship. The foundations build the strength that the rest of the house can be developed on. If you have strong foundations, then you'll have strong walls. If you have strong foundations, then you'll be able to withstand anything, any turbulence, any earthquakes, any whatever. Anything that happens externally to the house can be directly related to the foundations that are built and cultivated and grown within that relationship. Now, communication is the foundation of which any relationship is built. If you have successful communication within your relationship, whether it's romantic or non-romantic, if you are successful at communicating in your relationship, then it's going to set the tone for everything moving forward. So what we like to do is we like to enhance the communication that you have within yourself, within other people, so that you can build the strongest foundation possible in your house. Now, the foundations don't make a house alone. What also makes a house? Walls and a roof. Now, the walls are what we like to call pillars. And the pillars are these three things here: finances, business, and the most important, connection and intimacy. Now, these pillars determine the height of your house. If you have strong foundations, then you'll have stronger pillars. And if one pillar is further ahead than the other two pillars, you're going to have a wonky house, and the ceiling is going to crumble because you're not strong equally in all of these areas. If you have not strongly developed pillars, you're going to end up down here, which then impacts where the ceiling lands. And I'm going to get to the ceiling in a little bit. You may be able to see it there already. But the pillars really determine the size and the height of your house, built upon that strong foundation. So communication, the foundation, runs through all of these pillars. It is the key that binds them. It is the key that grows them. But within all of these pillars, finances, connection and intimacy, and business, there are different techniques to help you grow them. Just like if you're building a house, there are different techniques, different things that you need in order to grow those walls, those pillars even higher. But the combination of these two, the foundation and the pillars, also do not make a house. In order to make a house, you need a roof. You need something to sleep under. You need something to guide you. And in our house of relationship success, the ceiling is the aligned vision. And I say aligned vision because with any relationship, it has to be a vision which is shared between both people. Now, just as I mentioned before, the strength of the pillars, the height of the pillars, and the strength of the foundation determine how high your vision will be. If you are extremely excellent at communicating and you have extremely aware finances, you're extremely aware of your financial situation, you're extremely connected and intimate with one another, you also have strong business foundations, then your vision, your ceiling is through the roof, so to speak, no pun intended. But your ceiling can reach the stratosphere, it can go further. And there's another famous quote which says, faster alone, further together. That's you. That's the aligned vision. That's the ceiling that you create within your house of relationship success. Now, all three of these create a successful house, a successful relationship, a place where both you and your partner can thrive, a place where both you and your partner, whether it's a romantic partner, whether it's a business partner, can grow this aligned vision higher and higher and higher through the establishment of solid foundations, the creation of solid pillars, which ultimately lead to the aligned vision becoming higher. Now, the last factor in all of this is you. What do you bring to the table? How do you influence everything here? Now, if one person is on one page and the other person is on another page, you're going to build the house a lot differently. This pillar might be here, that pillar might be there, this pillar might be there. Your communication, your foundation may be fractured, which then means your aligned vision and ceiling is only down here, but it's a little bit wonky. And because it's wonky, then you may not achieve it. So we also must work on ourselves. I don't know why I'm drawing a circle below the person, but you get the gist. You have to work on yourself. What is it that you're bringing to the table? How is it that you can grow and overcome and learn and develop in order to create a greater aligned vision, stronger pillars, and a more stable foundation? That's what we like to call the house of relationship success. And we've seen it countless times. We've seen it many times. In fact, the people that we work with in our business coaching, the biggest thing that they come to our coaching sessions with is that their relationship isn't where it needs to be. The amount of people that talk about their spousal relationship, their romantic relationship, and how it's not at the level that impacts the capacity that they're able to give. They feel as though they're putting more energy into their relationship as opposed to their business. So their business suffers, or they're putting more energy into their relationship than their job, their career. Everything is impacted by the relationships that we have. So it's vital to create a successful house built upon these three factors. And that's what we've seen. Now, I have a task for you. Very simple task. Just grab a pen, paper, just get your phone out right now if you're watching this on your phone. Maybe don't, but maybe just grab a pen and paper and just write down the following rating scale. I just want you to rate on a scale of 1 to 10 where you believe that you and your partner sit on all of these factors. So I want you to write down communication right now, and then just rate on a scale of 1 to 10 what you believe that you and your partner are at on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being the worst, 10 being incredible. We communicate about absolutely everything. Write that down. And then ask your partner the same thing. And then if they have a different answer, then you know that there's a misalignment. Now talk about business or career with your partner. Do the same thing. Scale of 1 to 10. Where do you think we are? Where do you think you are on a scale of 1 to 10 when it comes to your business and your career? How solid is that pillar? And then ask your partner the same thing. Do the same with connection and intimacy. And do the same with your finances. Just write it down. Don't think about it. First number that comes to your head. Boom, boom. And then finally, I want you to, on a scale of 1 to 10, rate how aligned your vision is. It doesn't have to be massive. It just has to be aligned. And an aligned vision can look something like the house that you want, the trips that you want to go on, the financial goals that you want to reach, the happiness that you desire to have in your everyday life. I want you to rate that now on a scale of 1 to 10. And that's your task. Just a quick little task. If it's low, then you know where to be. You know where to go. You know what you should do. If it's quite high, if it's let's say a 7 or an 8, outstanding. Is that across the board? The reason that you're probably here is because it's not perfect, or it's not where you want to be. If it was perfect, you wouldn't have clicked the link to watch this training. But no matter where you're at on that scale, there is always room for improvement. No matter if you've just rated a 1 on everything, you can grow to a level 4, nice and easy, with some very simple techniques. If you're a level 4, then you can do the same thing. Go from level 4 to level 7. And if you're a level 7 already, you can go to level 8 or 9. So that's it. That's your task for right now. Now, what do we do? So you saw my beautiful wife, Libby. What do we do here, and how do we do it? Now, what we do is we are relationship coaching for entrepreneurs, primarily. It doesn't mean we exclude anyone. But essentially what we do is we help take couples from absolutely anywhere on that scale into the next level. And we know that there is always work to be done. If you're sitting there thinking, I'm perfect, I don't need anything else, then credit to you. Well done. You've clocked life and relationships. However, if you know that there is room to be had, room to be done, if you're not quite at the level that you know you need to play at or want to play at, then this is for you. Then we're here to help you. So, and who do we work with? Now, we work with a range of different people. We work with people inside our coaching programs who are either couples in business, couples who are not in business. We work with singles who are in business. But if you're a single who is not quite in business, then we probably don't work for you. But send us a message anyway and see how else we can help. But essentially what we do is we help people wanting to enhance their relationships, enhance the quality of their relationships so that they can succeed in business. And it's a very singular approach there. Succeeding in their relationships so that they can succeed in business. Because as I mentioned before, where you go determines the quality of your relationship. And that can be your business, it can be your career, it can be just your dreams and life. Whatever is up to you, whatever you feel the most in resonance with. But that's who we work with. And then we love working with those people. We absolutely love it because those who are here to do big things know that they're here to make big change. And big change doesn't happen just by sitting there thinking that you're the best. You have to continuously grow. Life is a game of continual growth and pursuing that thing that you want. That's what life is. And we're here to help those people who are here to take life by the horns and go, this is for me. Yep, perfect. So what we're doing is we have created a community. It is called Entrepreneurial Relationship Mastery. And this is for you. If you want to learn the tools, the techniques, if you want to have a look in depth at the house of relationship success, and if you want to go deeper into your relationships, go deeper into your connection, your intimacy with your partner, go deeper into the business trajectory, the deeper into your finances, in order to create that aligned goal, that aligned vision, whilst creating stable foundations for you to be able to enhance and grow massively no matter where you're at, then Entrepreneurial Relationship Mastery is the community for you. This is not a program. It's not a course. It's not a membership. This is a community, a bona fide community of people who are here to help guide you, to help you grow. And we have not just myself and my beautiful wife, Libby, we also have guest experts in there who'll come in, chime in, and bring their wealth of expertise and knowledge to be able to help you, no matter where you're at in your business and life. If this sounds something like you want to explore, then DM the word relationship to the Instagram page for Libby Robertson. There's also some instructions just below. And then we can begin the process to see if it's the right fit. And we'll be the first to tell you if it's the right fit or not. We'll be honest, we'll be open, and we'll say, yep, this is for you, or no, this is not for you. But send us a DM right now on relationship. Bang. That's all you need to do. Send a nice DM, easy DM, and we'll get back to you. Our team will get back to you. But that's it from me. That's it from us. Babe, did you have anything else you wanted to add? No? Anything else?
Firstly, thank you so much for being here. And I always trust that there is a reason why you are here, but you've covered everything.
Cool.
I don't think there's anything else.
Awesome. Well, look, thank you so much for being here. It is a pleasure to be guiding you, hopefully. And like I said, if you do want to make that decision, if you're ready to act, and if you're ready to take things to the next level in your relationship, then DM relationship to @TheLibbyRobertson on Instagram, and we'll see you inside. Thank you so much.